Hey, race fans, this is Bobby Shanks with Shanks Realty Group, and this is another hot, soon to be July episode of Pitch Talk, and my super amazing Vanna White co-host. All right, so it's the last day of June.
I know.
And you want to know something? I haven't. Well, that's not true. I did take a teeny tiny little trip in January, but I have done nothing but work all year. I haven't gone anywhere other than like little day trips, on my bike.
Okay, so that's funny that you say that.
I'm ready.
I was listening to the radio on the way here, and they were talking about, what is it called now? It's like the whole like mini houses, right? Like all the little mini things. Okay, I love it when like small things go in style. Not gonna lie. But anyway, they were talking about minications. So like these minications are really popular right now, where they say it has to like, just like a weekend kind of getaway to.
I love those.
Nashville, Kansas City, wherever. Mm-hmm. But like these mini minications are kind of like the trending thing right now. So like you said, these little getaways are kind of becoming more popular than like taking that long whole week or whatever. So
for some reason, I got a notification on my phone or my feed or something about the Airbnb, or I'm sorry, the Uber for chartered flights. So I downloaded it, and it's got this whole thing where you can book a private flight, which needless to say is very pricey.
Yeah.
Or you can just be a passenger on a pre-existing flight and then list all their pricing and everything. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not $200.
Yeah.
Okay. But if you're wanting to hop, skip, and jump, like where you walk on and off the plane and skip everything else because you're like at a regional airport and flying in a private jet.
Yeah.
Like you want to go to Vegas and be there in an hour, you can do that. I don't want to go to Vegas, but it was pretty cool. I was kind of flipping through it. It's a great vacation idea.
So they're like, rather than like you renting it out as an individual, they kind of open up a thing, and then like people come, like mutual funds.
Yeah.
Everybody's kind of pooling it all together to make it happen.
Yeah. So let's say, a pilot or somebody owns the plane. Let's say the pilot.
Interesting.
And because I actually have a past client who does private chartered flights out of Illinois, the Marquarts are their names. Anyways, let's say that pilot has a 6-seater and he books 3 seats.
Yeah.
Well, because it's his plane, he can offer up those other 3 seats.
All right. So everybody kind of pulls it together and makes it happen.
Yeah. Now
that's kind of fun. I don't like smaller planes just because of the more movement and stuff. Like I'm a motion sickness kind of like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But
so have you
that's kind of cool.
ever been in an airplane on the 4th of July?
With fireworks going? No. Have you?
I have.
I've never even thought about that.
And I don't mean like I was in a commercial plane thousands and thousands of feet. I mean, I was several hundred feet in a small prop, basically looking.
It was you were in a war zone, or was it like?
No.
I'd be a little scared. It didn't make me nervous.
I will say, fireworks are designed to showcase from the ground up. Right. Looking up.
Right.
So you do get a different feel when you're looking down on fireworks. But the thing that's really cool is that you're just sitting there in the plane looking out the window and you're watching 100 fireworks shows.
Wow. You could just see it like
once.
All over. See, I'm more used to like spending my life looking up. It's true. My perspective.
And you're the little firecracker I look down on every day. Oh, we're so.
I never even thought about that for being up there. That would be kind of cool. All right.
So, let's talk about what's going on the 4th. So, first of all, Arnold Baptist has a huge show that they do every year.
Okay.
On July 2nd. So
okay, most of the shows are on Saturday, on the 2nd.
Yeah. And then when is the City of Arnold?
On the same day. It is Saturday the 2nd. It is.
Interesting.
Yes, yes. And the city of Arnold is it's a cool one. It's so like down home. It's real grassrootsy.
Yeah. Well, they normally have some live music too, don't they?
They do. Yeah. So they're doing like three-legged races and just like the fun family stuff.
Yeah.
I will say they should have worded their flyer a little differently. It actually reads, and I'm just going to put it reads exactly like this: adult eating contest, child eating contest. I feel like you should not eat children or adults. I'm not sure what the food is like, but it was just weird. It just read weird, right? When I was looking at it, I'm like, adult eating contest.
What are they
child
eating?
It didn't say.
Like, we talking hot dogs here, or are we talking
I don't
pie?
know if it's pie. Yeah, that's
cherry
just
pie,
it.
apple pie.
I have no idea. So it was worded very strangely to me, but it's fun. I'm sure it'll be something of that nature. Something.
What is your
cool.
favorite 4th of July food? Or summer food, July food, whatever.
Okay, summer, 4th of July. Like I right away think of bomb pops. I guess they're called.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was totally thinking. I was thinking of Karen's
My sister's
bomb pops.
cupcakes.
Yep.
I knew it.
I was like,
So,
I love those bomb pops.
I think they're called like Patriot
We're like
Pops
that.
now.
It freaks me out when we do that. Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing.
Yeah, I think they call them Patriot Pops now. But like when I was a kid, it was bomb pop. It used to be bigger. Now they're kind of like skinnier. But when I think of summer, 4th of July, I think like that's like such a fun little treat, and it's cold, and I don't know. Like I'll bring them out to like the guys that are mowing the grass for me and stuff. Like I keep them in the freezer. I don't know. I
love bomb
summertime
pops.
Is like
love them.
Bomb pops, watermelon. Like I love fresh fruit. So like the seasonal fruit in the summertime, like watermelon and pineapple. I pretty much buy pineapple year round. I feel like I eat more of it in the summer. Nectarines and peaches. Like
I think blueberries are kind of my summer jam.
I eat blueberries all the time because I put that in my smoothie.
Same.
Like blueberries you can get year round.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I would have to say my favorite summer side dish is what we call in my family summer salad.
What is it?
So it's onion, tomato, cucumber, and basically like sugar vinegar water.
Yes, my mom used to make that. Yeah.
That with cottage cheese. Oh.
Summer food.
I can make myself sick.
Just a homegrown tomato like has such a different taste to it.
Sure
just
does.
to slice it up with a little bit of salt on it. Like yum, 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 yum. I love that kind of stuff.
Do you ever use pink salt?
I use gray. I use the Celtic. My nutritionist, like I thought salt was salt. I don't know. But my nutritionist actually recommended like this gray Celtic salt as sea salt. It's like a coarser salt. So I love the texture and stuff too. That's usually what I use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I recently started using pink salt and I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it have a different flavor?
To me, it's probably a phase I'm in.
Another
because
one?
it's more.
Sorry, go on.
No comment. No comment on that. It's more chalky.
Oh, so texture.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
And I don't know. It's just my jam right now.
All right, I'm gonna throw this out there.
Mm-hmm.
I may have said this on a previous. I don't remember because like we do these all the time, right?
Yeah.
But the year that my daughter worked at the Arnold swimming pool,
yes.
Did I bring this up in a video already? And she calls me the one day and she's like, "Oh my God, you will not believe what they serve as like one of the most popular snacks, pickle pops. It was frozen pickle juice. Frozen pickle juice.
I'll eat that.
Yeah.
Or imagine that like in ice cubes, like in a summer drink, like a vodka tonic with lime or something.
I don't drink alcohol.
Well, I know that.
I know, but like
that would be really cool instead of regular ice cubes.
Yeah. So
I like
pickle pops. I don't know.
Pickle pop.
Right? Frozen pickle juice. No joke. She said people bought them left and right at the pool.
That's so funny.
I know. I thought that was kind of a fun one.
Let's see here.
What about barbecue? You can't talk about summertime food without talking about barbecue.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for me, all things smoked meat, I'm down. Count me in. I eat it all. I've smoked it all. But hands down, my favorite is a cross-cut brisket sandwich.
I was going to say brisket.
I can eat it in a wrap. I could eat it on a hot dog bun. I could eat it plain, no sauce or anything.
Brisket is amazing.
I'm
not like a super bratwurst kind of person, even though that's a huge summer thing.
Yeah.
But like you put the jalapeno peppers and the cheese in the bratwurst, and then I'm like, yes, please. I do like all that stuff in there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Subject change.
Do it.
So.
Because I'm getting hungry. So
yeah.
yes.
So here's the deal.
Yes.
The Fed raised the rates.
Yes.
One more time. Probably going to do it again. I mean, why stop now? But wait, there's more.
Trying to fight inflation. We talked about the reasons behind that.
So we don't have to rehash all that. But here's the deal.
Yeah.
For the purposes of today's conversation, it's summer's half over, right?
Yeah.
It's basically July 1st.
Yeah.
And if you are thinking about selling your home in 2022,
while values are still high, because they're.
Let me just be really direct, and I don't want to scare people, but I definitely want to create a sense of urgency.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to use a number here. Let's say that your house is worth 200. August 1st, probably worth 3% less.
So you're predicting a hard fall in the next 30 days.
Well, I don't know if I'd call 3% a hard fall. But it is a predictable change in market condition given outside, environmental change, the federal government. And so, yes, it is to be expected.
But rates have still, mortgage interest rates are still, they went down.
Yeah, that's good news.
Yeah, not a lot.
That's good news.
Not a lot. They're not climbing like everybody was like, oh my gosh, are these going to go up? It's that rate is not directly proportional to the mortgage rate changes.
Yeah.
So it impacts it sometimes in a good way, sometimes in a bad way.
Yeah.
But the mortgage rates have kind of calmed. But values, I'm definitely seeing where we were seeing so much overbidding. That's
So I mean, don't get me wrong. The demand is still really high. But
because of limited inventory.
Right. But instead of having 20 people making an offer on your $200,000, $300,000, $500,000 house, you may only have 5. And and instead of it going $100,000 over list price, it may only go 40, and that's still good. And it'll appraise. But listen, here's the bottom line: if you are thinking about listing your home, your real estate, your condo, your commercial property, if it has a real estate tax ID and you want to sell it and you need some advice, help, somebody just to bounce the idea off of, talk about pricing, valuation, etc., give us a call.
And just the seasonality of things. School starts in August. If you're going to sell the house, families are looking to be settled by August.
That too.
You got to get it on the market now. People want to be settled and have their kids in the school district if they're looking to move. So
yeah, for sure.
Just timing of the season. No.
Now is that. I mean, I list and sell property 12 months out of the year, every
I know
7 days a week. But, just like you don't go to Six Flags in December, right? Most people list their home in the spring and summer. So it's midsummer. You still got time. We're good. Just give us a call.
Yeah.
I didn't want to beat that to death. Let's see here.
What else are we talking about?
So there's a lot of city council elections going on.
Yeah.
And
what? You've seen the signs?
Yeah, I know, right? I don't think that there's anything in our area, not that I've noticed anyways, that seems too heated. And Imperial is an unchartered municipality, which means we don't have a city council, right? Unincorporated. Yeah. Arnold is incorporated. Sunset Hills is incorporated. So the reason I bring that up is because, we're so focused on the feds, Roe versus Wade, the school shooting. Like there's so much things on the national stage that extract our attention.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you something. Who you elect for city council and their value system or their platform,
their representation of you Yeah.
It has. Okay, here's a good example. How many sales tax brackets do we have in the city of Arnold?
Oh my gosh. What are there 4?
I think there's 4.
Yeah.
And I think it now don't quote me on this, okay? Because I didn't research this. I'm just bringing it up.
Yeah.
I think it goes from somewhere around 7.25% to as high as almost 10% in Arnold Commons.
It's all over the place.
So look,
Yeah.
you're at Deerberg's, right, at Arnold Commons. You're paying 10%, and which is fine, right? It's the only Deerberg's in the zip code, and that's your place. Great, because they have the best
It
sushi.
is.
That's why I go. But if you're going to get your oil changed right after, why don't you save yourself 3%, and instead of getting an oil change, and I'm not picking on Arnold Commons. I love Arnold Commons. I'm there pretty much. I've been there twice today already.
Yeah.
But just as an example, for some of your commodity products, for crying out loud, just drive across the highway, get your oil changed over there, save 3% on sales tax.
Yeah. We talk about inflation, and we're so
well, that's inflation, inflation combat.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We talk about pricing going up so much, but then we kind of don't pay attention to, we're looking at the price tag, but what we really pay is the final number. And we don't look at that final number and really compare it. And it occurs. So as a girl, right? I'm such a shopper, but as a girl, when you return something and it's the same price, right? And then they go to return it in another, let's say I buy something here and then I go to return it and they're like, oh, it's the price adjustment is this. That's when it hits you, right? Because it's it's $1.10 price difference on something simple. And you're like, so basically I could have saved $1 just by buying it somewhere else. And that's when it kind of hit me as a shopper, where I was like, I need to be paying more attention to the bottom line and not just that price tag. Because it's $9 here, it's $9 there. Yeah. But when the sales tax and stuff comes out, it's those little things, but it is a big deal when you are conscious of it and you're saving it every single time. Yeah. Well, so here's another sort of topic. Yeah. Let's say that you are a person who's ultra conservative, traditional, rural values, and you don't want a 5-building, 800-unit apartment complex in your zip code, and you don't pay attention to city politics or city council, and someone gets elected in there. Listen, I'm not implying anything here. I'm totally making this up. Before I go on, okay? I'm just making this up, okay? This is all fiction. And the person running for city council is the spouse of the person who's the local big developer who's also sits on the board for the big local bank. You see how this works? Right? So you got to pay attention to all things on your local city politics. Be educated. Be informed. Yes, be informed, be educated, and participate. It's important. You know what? That's the main message. Participate. Yeah. Yes. Or little daddy love here. Or don't whine if you don't get your way. Right? If you didn't vote. If you didn't. So yeah. I don't know. If you didn't do your part, then you don't have the right to complain. I'm not really super politically minded. I'm not a person that you're going to ever find on social media, cracking the whip on some political topic. Yeah. But I do pay attention to especially state and local politics, because I want to make sure that I'm informed, and it actually is a part of my job. Absolutely. Right. People that are buying and selling homes, they want to know, that I'm up to speed on what's going on. Right. Imagine if I, I don't know if I want to say this. Don't go there. Okay. You know what? I'm not even going to go there. So city politics, city council, elections, pay attention, educate. Hell, they do debates now. Really? So yeah, city council debates. Town home. Actually, I do think I saw that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Town home. Go to one. Yeah. So all right. Well, there's enough on the politics. All right. What else? 4th of July weekend. I'm super pumped. Right. The weather's been nice. I haven't had the doors on my Jeep in over a month. Yeah. I actually got my Jeep washed yesterday with no doors on. How did you do that? Very carefully. Oh my gosh.
very carefully. It was moist, to say the least.
Okay, nobody likes that word.
Why does nobody like that word
It's
anyways?
known that nobody likes that word. We'll
I
just
know.
move on. We're going
All
to move
right,
on.
moving on.
We're not having that conversation for sure.
Okay, here's a topic.
All right. Are you going off topic?
Yeah.
I have to have my glasses. So
I'll make this a quickie. So it's motorcycle season.
Okay.
And anybody who follows me on social media knows that my bike is virtually a member of the family.
Yes. You do enjoy your bike.
I do. It's, I go to the gym out of necessity to stay healthy and relieve stress, but I go on my bike because it is, it's like my church.
Okay.
It's where I can go
I know that about you.
and I can think thoughts that I can't think any other time.
Just clear your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And in the last month, 2 people I know are dead.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I wasn't expecting you to say that.
One down past Bloomsdale and one over at Gravois Bluffs. And neither one of them were at fault, and both of them were blindsided. And look, I'm going to be gruesome. One died instantly. The other one died very slowly. Please watch out for motorcycles. My buddy Matt.
That's what I thought.
My buddy Matt.
I know he
a
had
month and a half ago.
Yeah.
Well,
And
I remember it was
fine.
like 8 o'clock p.m. on April 29th. A lane, like he made eye contact with the guy in the next lane.
Mm-hmm.
Made eye contact. Guy came right on over.
Still hit him.
Totaled his bike, wrist, ankle, knee, the whole bit, and his bike wasn't even 1 year old.
I know.
Brand new bike. So, be kind on the road. Don't be in a rush. Don't just trust your mirrors. Look over your left shoulder when you're changing lanes, and look out for our motorcycles. Somebody's dad, somebody's mom, somebody's kid. So just be careful. Accidents happen, but they're very preventable. Yeah.
Sorry to hear about that.
Me too.
I didn't know.
Me too. And one of those gentlemen was also a vet and a distinguished, if I remember right, he was a founder, one of the founders of Union Alliance.
What is that?
It's the largest motorcycle club in America for anyone who works in a union. Yeah.
I'm sure they'll have some kind of amazing fundraiser too.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're all done here. I'm ready to go shoot some fireworks and eat some summer salad.
Sounds good.
Ride around in my Jeep with the top
Have
off.
a safe and
Be safe.
fun 4th of July weekend.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't have bottle rocket wars. Don't hold your M80s. Oh, wait a minute.
What?
I have a question for you.
Uh-oh. What? Uh-oh. What? Oh.
Have you ever lit a firework?
We talked about that last time.
I know. I'm going to reemphasize it.
No, I have not.
My
No, I have not. And after
How can you even be an American?
No, here's what's funny. After we
I'm bringing
we
you a
finished,
firework to your house.
After we
yes, I
finished
am.
this last time, remember I told you that's just not we didn't do that growing up. And I said I'd be surprised if either of my sisters did. As soon as we finished, I texted both of my sisters and I was like,
They
hey,
haven't.
have either of you guys ever lit a firework? Like Rob was surprised that I hadn't. And both of them were like, oh no, never. Neither one of them. We didn't. We grew up to fear, like we were taught to fear fire.
No,
None
I
of
get
us.
it. I get
None
it.
of the 3 of us have ever lit a firework.
Well,
So, there
I
you
have a
it.
feeling
Reemphasized.
this is your year.
It's not gonna happen.
I have a trash can that I'm going to sneak into your
Oh my God. Nope.
and I'm going to put a whole roll of Bobcats and
Oh
just
my
put it in
God.
your room
Never gonna
or in your garage. That would be even better.
I am hoping for fireworks this weekend, but I am not going to be the one lighting them. So.
All right. Well, be
Peace.
safe. Have fun. We love you guys. Happy 4th of July.
Yes.
Thank a veteran. Be kind out there and